Another great content creator has quit due to burnout. YouTube has slashed their monetization requirements for small creators. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are going to fight. Are the new Apple headsets the first step towards real-life Ready Player One? All those topics and more covered today in your monthly social media news and trend recap. Like always, resources for each article and timestamps will be listed in the description. And of course, a big thank you to my video team at Storyy for curating, scripting, and editing this month's news and trend recap. Let's get into the news. Have you ever wanted to watch two billionaires fight each other? Well, you're in luck. Late in June, Mark Zuckerberg agrees to fight Elon Musk in a cage match, telling him to send me the location. While replying to a user discussing Meta's plan to build a new Twitter rival, Musk challenged the company's founder on Wednesday to a cage match if he's up for it. Zuckerberg responded to a screenshot of the tweet and said, "Send me location," in a story on Instagram. Zuckerberg recently won gold and silver medals in his first jiu-jitsu tournament. A series of 6 photos that went viral last month showed the Meta founder grappling with different opponents at the Brazilian jiu-jitsu competition. In the other side of the ring, Musk, a few inches taller than Zuckerberg, but his fighting skills are unknown and said he almost never works out. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he is down to get his butt kicked because he seems like a true believer of any publicity is good publicity. So while YouTube boxing seems to be on the decline, billionaire boxing is on the rise. Who would you put your money on? Let me know in the comments below. In tech news, Apple announced its Vision Pro VR AR headset this month at WWDC, Worldwide Developers Conference, essentially VidCon for tech bros. Apple released its long-awaited VR headset called Vision Pro. The headset sports a large array of features, including a hefty price tag of $3,500, and is looking to be released early next year. As always, for me, anytime something new is announced or released in this digital era, I try to not have any first impression of this is good or this is bad. My first impression is always curiosity. I'm curious. What's this going to do? Where's this going to lead? How are people going to respond? I'm just curious. I'm excited. I'm like, okay, what's going to happen here? Is this good? Is this bad? Is it not either? Do we have to categorize it as good or bad? I just am curious to see how this will evolve and change things for the virtual reality space, for social media, computers, I don't know. Many are saying this could finally be the start of a new era of connecting online, and others are saying, oh my gosh, Ready Player One, it's happening, it's happening. Either way, I am curious. Now, burnout strikes again. Y'all, we've lost another of the good ones to burnout. The popular Twitch streamer and YouTuber TFue has announced his retiring. Turner Tenney, otherwise known as TFue Online, posted a video to his 11 million subscribers on June 20th with the news.
25 years old. I've been doing this since I was a kid, man. Like, I feel like my childhood and even some of my adulthood kind of flushed away. But I feel like this is like the end of the journey, man. It's been like 15 years, it feels like. Fuck. It's just been, I don't know. I wouldn't take anything back, for the world, but like I don't know. It's been 8 years partnered, I've been doing this since I was like 8 years old, content creating. I just feel like I need to go like fucking fuck. I just need to go live my life, I feel like early in my gaming career, I used gaming to I use gaming to kind of escape from reality, and I feel like now I use reality to escape from fucking work, I just feel fucking kind of trapped sometimes, I just feel fucking a lot, dude.
Over the years, content creators, YouTubers, and Twitch streamers have talked about burnout and the grind that's needed to sustain the success online. Twitch streaming in particular has pushed creators away at a more rapid rate from their platform, with the demand of live aspect. The latest example comes from TFue. As someone who has personally experienced burnout multiple times, and it was pretty intense the most recent time, that was without the constant grind of lives, I cannot imagine the journey that TFue has been on. I am all for creators setting boundaries and creating the space that they need to fully recover, reconnect with other areas of life that bring joy back into their lives. And while TFue fans are definitely sad to see him go and retire, we can all agree that we're in complete support of him jumping into this next chapter of his life. And just seeing this story pop up, it almost sparks frustration in me because I feel like we have so many creators that are retiring because of burnout, but like nobody's talking about burnout and like the actual negative intensity effects that it can have on somebody. And yeah, I just feel like burnout with content creators is just being so overlooked right now. I wish there's something to do, something to be done to bring more awareness there. If you have ideas for what that could be, let me know in the comments because I would gladly lead the charge with that one. In something good news, because y'all know I love to have something heartwarming in these news alerts, Smosh is back. Anthony Padilla has returned to Smosh, and he and Smosh co-founder Ian Hecox have teamed up to buy back the YouTube comedy brand that they launched 18 years ago. The duo have reunited as on-screen comedy partners and off-screen business associates to acquire a majority ownership stake in Smosh from Mythical Entertainment, the production company of YouTube talk show stars Rhett and Link. Padilla and Hecox have not appeared together in videos or in a public space since Padilla, citing his loss of creative inspiration, left Smosh in 2017 to branch out on his own and start his own channel. While Anthony Padilla branched out on his own, Hecox remained with Smosh and shepherded the business through the collapse of then parent company Define Media, and also stayed with Smosh through their subsequent acquisition in 2019 and revitalization under Rhett and Link's Mythical. The Smosh co-founders first became friends in the 6th grade in the suburbs of Sacramento and began posting videos in 2005 under the Smosh name. They were one of the first creators to hit it big on YouTube. And if I'm not mistaken, Smosh was actually one of the first channels ever to be part of the first ever monetization program that YouTube had launched. So they are OGs for sure. I am stoked to see the team back together. As some of you may know, I've been posting to YouTube since 2009. So my brothers and I were definitely Smosh fans back in the day, and I can't wait to see them go back to their roots of creating comedy videos together, just getting back together in general. Let's get into trending memes and music. Canon events. With great power comes great memes. In case you haven't noticed, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has been taking over the internet and is a contender for Movie of the Year, getting praises from fans and critics alike. Without giving away spoilers, the movie touches on something called a canon event, which are certain life events that need to happen to all of the different spider people. This has caused users on TikTok to share their own canon events in their own communities, something that has to happen and can't be interfered with. One of my favorite examples that I saw was this girl, she was like recording her sister, and her sister was like going to buy one of those lifeguard style hoodies, and it's like, not stopping my sister from buying a lifestyle hoodie because it's one of her canon events. Like, it's just that phase all of us gals go through. We always buy a lifeguard hoodie, all of us. It's a canon event. You gotta go through it. 2 trending songs for the books last month, The Pine Grove Shuffle and Mekaba by Jane. Pine Grove is an American indie rock band from New Jersey. Pine Grove's music is known for its introspective lyrics, heartfelt storytelling, and a blend of various genres including indie rock, folk, and country. Their 2014 song Need To has been rapidly growing on TikTok thanks to the Pine Grove Shuffle, a dance that is hardly even a dance at all, where you flop your arms around while doing a little rock step. And if my video editors think that I would even dare to include a clip of myself doing that, that is absolutely ridiculous. Now, Makaba by Jane is completely on the other side of the music genre spectrum. It is a lively, upbeat song that beautifully fuses pop and Afrobeat elements. Makaba, although 7 years old, has recently been blowing up on TikTok, even reaching the #1 sound spot. It did this with some help from SNL's Bill Hader. A clip of Hader dancing in an old SNL sketch is often paired with the song with a caption on just about anything you can think of. See some of these examples here. Now, if you want weekly trend reports emailed to your inbox with the latest memes, songs, trends, then join Story's trend report down below. Storyy is my video creation team. They scripted this video you're watching and they edit my YouTube videos. So I'll leave a link to their email list down in the pinned comment below so you can stay up to date on all the trend reports every single week. Every week, y'all. Now, I do want to say, in case some of you are wondering or were waiting for this to pop up as a trending meme from June, I am aware that the Ocean Gate submarine memes were probably the most popular memes from last month. But out of respect for the families who lost their loved ones from that voyage and the individuals who lost their lives, I don't feel fully comfortable sharing or highlighting examples of videos making jokes about such a heavy event for some people. So if you want coverage on that event or the memes associated with it, I'm sure you could do your own research to find it. And I just hope that you can respect I'm choosing not to highlight or share certain jokes that I think could be more harmful than educational. In platform-specific updates and news, starting with Meta/Instagram. The first update from Meta isn't a new feature, but it is absolutely worth noting. Talking about Instagram head Adam Mosseri published an updated overview this month of how Instagram's ranking algorithm works, which could help you better understand how to maximize your content reach and optimize performance in Instagram's main feed, stories, reels, all the things. Mosseri actually provided a similar explainer of Instagram systems back in 2021 as a means of being more open and transparent about how its algorithm ranking functions and also dispel some rumors about Instagram reach. Now, some of the key differences between these two articles from 2021 and the newest version are stories. Stories have their own algorithm now. Before, their ranking algorithm was actually paired with how in-feed posts were ranked. But now the signals that Instagram looks for ranking stories are: one, viewing history. This looks at how often you view an account's stories so they can prioritize the stories from accounts that they think you won't want to miss. Two, engagement history that looks at how often you engage with that person's account, such as replying to stories, reacting to stories, etc. And three, closeness. This looks at your relationship with the creator overall and how likely you are to be connected as friends or family. You can read more about the report in the description below. Now, for an Instagram feature update. Instagram now will allow users to download publicly posted Reels content. After testing it out over the past few months, Instagram's now rolling out the option to download publicly posted Reels to your camera roll, which will provide another way for users to share Reel content with each other. As a creator, you can also opt out of enabling downloads of your content in your account settings, so not all videos will be downloadable. And as of right now, it's only available to select users in the US, at least for the time being, as they continue to test and roll out the feature. Outside of that, it'll add as another pathway for creators to maximize their reach of content across platforms, following the lead of TikTok, which has enabled video downloads since forever, basically. Instagram also updated its broadcast channels features and is testing some new features over there. Channels provides another way for creators to share relevant updates with their fans via text, image, and polls, all within Instagram direct messages. And while it's a great way for creators to share their knowledge, it's not really the best way to engage with your audience right now. And it looks like Instagram recognizes that, as it's testing out some additional broadcast chat tools to enhance the experience for users. First off, Instagram's adding question prompts, which will provide a way for chat members to actually contribute to the channel. Instagram's also experimenting with new control tools like setting a channel expiration date, adding a moderator to assist in managing your messages. They're also testing out a dedicated channels tab in your inbox to both highlight the channels that you've joined and recommend related ones. These new features are actually pretty exciting and might be tempting enough for me to start my own broadcast channel myself. Maybe. Just maybe. Now, it's been a slow month for TikTok. TikTok launched a new mini site for agency partners and small businesses that has a ton of great resources. So TikTok launched a new education hub for agencies and small businesses, providing a centralized source of case studies, tools, and guides to help businesses make the most of their in-app efforts. The new Agency Hub is primarily aimed at agency partners, but it also includes a range of overviews into key TikTok marketing elements, including how ad targeting system works, as well as ad policy documents, explainers on shopping ads and brand safety, and more. Inside, there are also links to all of TikTok's various brand tools, like the Creative Center, which includes insights into real-time trends, and its sound resources with royalty-free audio that you could use in your campaigns. It's a really handy resource which could be worth bookmarking if you're an agency or a small business that might find some of these tips and advice from TikTok helpful. And if you're like, oh my gosh, that's really cool, I wish they would do that for creators. What? They do. They've already done that for creators. They have a Creator Hub site as well for content creators to make the most of their in-app experience. So I'll leave a link down in the description below to the new site and the creator site so that you could get some tips no matter what kind of creator you are on the TikTok platform. Now on to Twitter. For all you Twitter Blue subscribers, the platform's new highlights tab is now available to you. Woo. After testing it out over the past few months, Twitter has now rolled out a new tweet highlights tab for Twitter Blue subscribers in the app, which enables paying users to showcase their best tweets via a new dedicated feed on their Twitter profile. Blue users are now able to add any of their tweets to their highlighted tab by selecting add or remove from highlights option from the 3 dots menu on the top right of the tweet. Once you've added a tweet, it'll then be listed in among any other highlighted tweets in a new feed, which will only appear on your profile once you've added your first highlight. It could be a good way to present examples of your best content in order to win over potential subscribers. This adds to Twitter's recent efforts to add features that are hopefully appealing for creators to join the app. And if anything, it makes me want to not join the app. I don't want to implement it into my content strategy. You know, the whole pay to play thing is not a turn on when there's a plethora of other social media platforms that are free to use. And at this point, the only thing that I use Twitter for is when I'm watching Love Island or Love is Blind and I want to see what everybody else thinks about a specific person or an event that happens in the show, and I want to see all the drama. I want to see people talking goss, you know what I mean? That's all I use Twitter for. YouTube. YouTube has announced that it's testing out a new option which will give Shorts creators the ability to create response videos to comments on other people's channels as a means of providing more capacity for interaction within the broader YouTube community. I mean, it makes sense, you know, adding that visual context of a Shorts video as a response to a comment could help improve engagement while also making the commenter feel acknowledged that somebody replied to their comment with a video of replying, giving tips, answering their question. As explained by YouTube, quote, while creators are already able to reply to comments posted on their own content with a short, we want to explore offering viewers the opportunity to create content from comments as well. The short will appear in the Shorts feed and on the viewer's channel page, but unlike the creator version, it won't appear as a reply in the comments. So when I first heard about this update, I was like, almost offended, like, cool. Now people are gonna like try to steal my comments and my audience, and I don't know, it felt weird at first. But I think without the video appearing in the original comments thread, you know, if somebody were to reply one of my commenters and like their video appeared in my comment thread, I'd be like, what? But if their video doesn't appear in my comments thread and it was just a means for the creator to create a good piece of content, it has me intrigued. I don't know, again, I'm trying not to get that first impression of this is good, this is bad. I'm curious. And of course, YouTube is lowering the barrier to join their monetization program. I'm so excited. Some of you may know the classic qualifications that you must meet in order to join YouTube's monetization were having at least 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 watch hours in the past year or 10 million Shorts views in the past 90 days. But now YouTube created a new barrier for small creators to be subscriber funded. The new qualifications are having 500 subscribers, 3 public uploads in the past 90 days, and either 3,000 watch hours in the past year or 3 million Shorts views in the past 90 days. If you can meet the new threshold, you can apply to become part of the YouTube Partner Program and get access to monetization tools like Super Thanks, Super Chat, Super Stickers, channel memberships, and the ability to promote your own merch within YouTube Shopping. The previous monetization qualities still stand, if you want to start earning ad revenue specifically for your channel. But this is an update that I'm super excited about because it's encouraging for small creators who are just getting started and encourages them to focus on community building from the very beginning, which in turn will build you long-lasting, loyal subscribers in the long haul. Now I'm curious, what news stood out to you in June? What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below, and as always, let's keep it a respectful place because everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Be sure to hug that subscribe button and click the thumbs up if you like this video, and sign up for the weekly trend report down below. I'll see you in the next one. Follow your joy. Bye.